And salutations.
This is Rob Oehler.
And that is Tom Lengner. And this is another episode of
Rob and Tom Making Sense. And again, we're with American Senior Benefits in Scranton, Pennsylvania, in our regional sales office, which basically covers the state of Pennsylvania, but we are based in northeastern Pennsylvania. And we're going to try to make sense out of Medicare Supplements, because our previous episode we talked about Medicare and what it means to you in general.
And we hope you liked that episode. It was a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, I think we did some good work, Rob, I think.
Yes, and we made sense out of it.
Oh, we made a heck of a lot of sense out of it. But as you probably, if you've reviewed it or if you know Medicare in general, you realize that Medicare does not pick up all costs. Mm-hmm. And that's where Medicare supplements come into play, because they supplement Medicare and in most cases either fill in all or some of where the gaps in Medicare leave off. And that's why there's 10 different plan codes to choose from, which means that you can go from completely stopping all the holes up or filling in where you want to. And again, as you probably can imagine, that means that there's varying costs involved with each one of those plans. All the plans are administered by the Center for Medicare Services, which means that a plan code from one insurance company is the same exact with another insurance company. And the plan codes are all basically from A through N, which means a Plan F with one company has exactly the same benefits as a Plan F with another company.
From state to state.
State to state, company to company, and that means that for a Medicare eligible person, that means that there's really no good reason to pay more than you have to, because each company has their own premium schedule.
Sure. So one company could charge whatever they want, and another company charges whatever they want.
It's not a matter of what they want to charge. They actually have to have their premiums approved by each state's insurance.
Right, but we're trying to make sense out of it.
We are making sense. But the point of the matter is each company has different claims experiences over a period of time, and so therefore their premiums are going to be different because of that.
So you mentioned we work out of Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And everybody can charge their scheduled premium.
Right.
So what if I'm traveling in Alaska? Is my Pennsylvania insurance as a senior going to be accepted there?
Good news there, Rob.
Tell me.
Yeah, I'm going to lay it on you. Your supplement is accepted everywhere Medicare is accepted, no matter where you happen to be traveling at the time. Now, when you get your Medicare supplement, it's based on where you live, but it makes no difference where you are in the United States to receive care. So you can be in Alaska, you can be in Minnesota, it doesn't make any difference. If you have a health occurrence, or if you have a health issue and choose to receive care outside of the state of Pennsylvania, you can have the peace of mind to know that because Medicare is your primary insurance, it makes no difference where you receive care in the United States. Your Medicare supplement will pay whatever it's contractually obligated to pay, no matter where you are.
Okay, so I'm in Alaska.
Yeah.
And I see a bear.
Look, what's up with this Alaska? Okay, we're in Alaska.
I can see Russia from Alaska.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
All right. So I'm in Alaska, and there goes a bear with a salmon.
Yeah.
It's really close. I get scared. I have a heart attack.
Wow.
Okay. So does, my significant other, does she have to call and get a referral from a doctor?
Oh, absolutely not. There are no referrals needed with Medicare and a Medicare supplement because there's no networks. And that means that if you need a specialist, you need a heart specialist, wherever you are, you just make that appointment and go, because you don't need to call your general practitioner for a referral.
That seems kind of convenient.
Not only convenient, it's absolutely a big positive for being on Medicare and having a Medicare supplement.
It is, because I know a lot of people that, they don't want paperwork. They don't want, speaking of paperwork, what do I have to go through loopholes in regards to processing with my Medicare supplement?
Well, we're just going to give you good news after good news. When you have Medicare and a Medicare supplement, the administration, or in other words, what you as a Medicare eligible person have to deal with, is limited tremendously, because Medicare takes care of their part. They send over whatever is contractually obligated to be paid to the Medicare supplement, and if you have the plan that has them all filled in, then you get something in the mail that says that it's taken care of. The only time you're ever going to get a bill for your Medicare is when you have a plan that doesn't fill in all the holes, and you're going to get a bill for whatever's left over from Medicare and your Medicare supplement.
But you would understand that ahead of time because that's the Medicare supplement that you've selected or elected to take.
Yeah, based on premiums that you want to pay or what have you. So you're going to know this ahead of time. And speaking of that, let's give it an opportunity for the people to see in a grid fashion, and this is, again, a grid that's provided by the Center for Medicare Services, what plan codes are available. And this is based on a book that you receive called Medicare and You. And then you see in this case, it's designed for 2017.
And this is just a digital version of the copy that you have.
That's correct.
And this is page 1, so we got to jump to page
81 to get to where we want to actually go. With the magic of
my
computer
fingers.
systems and technology, which we are woefully behind on, but we are catching up. I swear to you, we're catching up.
Okay.
We're going to show you the one part there, which basically says, as I mentioned to you before, that all Medigap policies are standardized.
What does that mean that they're all standardized?
I feel like a Price is Right model. It means that, again, getting back to, as I mentioned to you before, all plans are administered and overseen by the Center for Medicare Services, and the plans are standardized, which means that the benefits are exactly the same from one carrier to the next. There can be in fact, there by law can be no deviation in coverage between plan codes from one insurance company to the next.
With a few exceptions, and you'll see right there, in Massachusetts, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, Medigap policies are standardized in a different way.
But we're in Pennsylvania, so we aren't going to worry about that too much. If you got questions and you're in those states, feel free to leave them on the comments section below, and we'll get you the answers. But from 90% of the other states, they're all standardized across the board.
Let's go to the next page.
Yes,
Boom.
sir.
Look at that. We're zoomed in. Now, all these are the Medicare supplements. You can see they go A, not all of them, through N, but there's a few miscaps of the letters up here. We got A, B, C, D, F, G, K, L, M, N, N. I will not do that again.
Yeah, no, this is the federal government, which is going to mean that there's not going to be symmetry and logic necessarily in how they numbered and lettered these things.
Exactly. We talked about 60 in the last episode. They love the number 60.
Yes.
So, this covers every single Medicare supplement, your Medicare Part A coinsurance and hospital costs, up to an additional 365 days of your Medicare benefits are used. Now, if you remember, in our last episode, we talked that there are 60 lifetime reserve days with Medicare. After they are exhausted and you have a Medicare supplement, a traditional Medicare supplement, we will get into Medicare Advantage in another episode. Those are different. But with a traditional Medicare supplement, you get an additional 365 days of hospitalization.
Or 1 year.
But that doesn't mean you just get 1 year. We're talking actual in-hospital hospitalization. So we did touch on what that meant in the last episode. So also Medicare Part B, coinsurance and copayment. 100% except K and L, 50 and 75% respectively. Then you've got your blood, first 3 pints. 100%.
And if they're needing to take more than 3 pints out of you in a year, you've got other issues that need to be tackled as well. But 3 pints is quite a bit.
Your Medicare supplement will take care of it.
That's correct.
100%, 50% in K and L, 75%. Part A hospice care, coinsurance and copayments. 100% across the board, except again, K and L, those two high deductibles, they are 50 and 75% respectively. Skilled nursing care facility, this is where you see a little bit more difference. A and B do not cover your supplement. You would be responsible for any costs outside of what we touched on in the last episode.
That's 21 through 100 for rehabilitative care.
Right, not long-term nursing home care. But again, 50 and 75%, K and L. Your Part A deductible. Again, the Part A, see, I made the mistake. I said Part A, and a lot of people make the same mistake. This is not your Part A and Part B of Medicare.
Those are plan codes.
These are plan codes. Plan code A and plan code B. And
Yet another wise decision on the federal government's part by the way they name these things.
Right. So, skilled nursing care facility, coinsurance Part A, Medicare, and are not covered under plan code A and B. 100% again, 50 and 75%. Part A deductible. that $1,000, $1,300 that we touched on. Plan A, and did it again, does not cover it. Again, straight across 150 and 75%. Part B deductible. Now, there's only 2 Medicare supplements of all of these that pay 100% of your Part B deductible. That would be your Plan C and your Plan F.
That's correct, sir.
All right. Now, Part B excess charges. Now, what is a Part B excess charge? That's kind of a weird kind of benefit that Medicare puts under there. Now, let me explain what the Part B excess charge is. And I know they're not allowed in Pennsylvania. I know they're not allowed in Washington State and a few other states as well. However, what a Part B excess charge is. Now, when a doctor accepts Medicare, what they're saying is they theoretically accept Medicare assignment, the rules and regulations of Medicare. When they accept Medicare assignment, they're by law have to accept by law. I did say that. They're your Medicare supplement insurance, and that's what we're talking about today. Now, what if a doctor does not accept Medicare assignment? Guess what? They still get to bill Medicare. And Medicare will pay them. And then Medicare will then bill your Medicare supplement, or you, if you have some of the gaps open, by your choice. Now, what that 100% excess charge is right here, what that means is if they do not, the doctor hospital does not accept Medicare assignment, they are allowed to charge you, the patient, 15% more than what Medicare allots for that procedure. So, you got a $100,000 Medicare situation program, like hospital stay or whatever, anything, throw it in there. So, $100,000 bill, 15% of that, if you're in one of those states or you're not have 100% coverage, that's $15,000 that you would theoretically need to be.
It's not unheard of. I mean, it's not unfortunately, those type of bills are not unheard of in this day and age of high cost of health care.
Now, Medicare does not cover anything outside of the United States. Zero, zilch, nada, nothing. Okay? Your Medicare supplement, 80% with a $50,000 lifetime maximum. There's a $250 deductible that you would have to pay, and you would pay the 20% left over. So the concept is they're giving you some insurance and assurance that you will be taken care of in Canada, Mexico, any place besides the United States, to get you comfortable, stable, and then return home to the United States where you'd be receiving 100% of your normal everyday Medicare.
They want to stabilize you to get back to the United States.
So you do have some coverage outside of Medicare because, again, Medicare covers nothing.
Yeah.
So that is that in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, indeed. And we are a bunch of nuts. So that pretty much covers the plan codes and the supplements that are available pretty much across the board and across the United States for Medicare eligible people. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you don't think we covered anything properly, first and foremost, what we're showing you on this screen is available on Medicare.gov's website that you can find, and it's actually in the Medicare and guide as well. So there's a lot of references that you can go to, or if you want to, you can just pause this video and go back and look at this grid, even just on this video in a static form as well, if you want to just get more specificity. But that's pretty much it. That covers Medicare supplements. That's, you know, we did keep it much shorter than our last video as well.
Yeah, and we made sense doing it. Did we make sense?
To me, we did.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Do you understand it?
And if you don't understand it and you want to find out more, I'm going to let Rob show you what we put together here.
All right, here we go. American Senior Benefits and Smith Insurance Services in Scranton. The number is 570-575-5836. To reach Rob, Oehler, and Tom Lengner. Like and share this video
on YouTube, or if you want to find us on Facebook, just put in the search button, American Senior Benefits, Scranton, PA.
All right, you get on that? That's awesome. I'm going to block him for the rest of the time. No, I'm kidding. So
we hope you enjoyed it.
We enjoy you guys, and thank you very much for all your comments, your likes, and your shares, because you know what? We enjoy doing this with you guys. So,
and we'll see you again
in the next episode.
Thank you.